Today, on Veterans Day, we come together as a community to honor the courage, dedication, and sacrifice of all who have served and continue to serve our country. From the battlefields of history to the missions of today, our veterans have protected the freedoms. To our veterans and their families, we offer our deepest gratitude. Thank you for your service and for the extraordinary ways you've safeguarded our nation. We wanted to take the time to thank the Jacksonville Corvette Club and Jacksonville Mustang Club for providing the cars for today's event. Due to the government shutdown, some of our active duty military representatives could not join us this year, but we thank them for their continued service to our community and our nation. Now, join us in welcoming the first group in the 2025 Veterans Day Parade, proudly presented by the law offices of Ron Scholes, PA. Here's the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office, led by Sergeant Fred Wise. For over 86 years, the Florida Highway Patrol has proudly served the citizens and visitors of Jacksonville and the state of Florida. This has been accompanied by their steadfast motto of courtesy, service, and protection. Troop G, which covers the 9 counties of Northeast Florida, has brought examples of their agency's vehicle fleet, ranging from the graceful 1940 Ford Deluxe patrol vehicle to the award-winning, jaw-dropping, turbocharged Chevy Corvette C8. On behalf of FHP Colonel Gary House II, thank you to all of our military veterans and their families for their service, sacrifice, and support to ensuring our country's precious freedoms. Here's the Jean Ribault High School Marine Corps JROTC carrying the Jacksonville Veterans Day Parade banner. Ribault was established in 1972. With 2 retired Marine Corps instructors, they participate in color guard and parades throughout our city. Every year, their cadets go to Parris Island for boot camp training, promoting discipline for their cadets and preparing them for life after high school. And here's the mayor of the great city of Jacksonville. Please welcome the Honorable Donna Deegan. Here's the Jacksonville Sheriff Office Recruitment and Selection Unit. Here's our Honorary Grand Marshal, Colonel Len Loving, the U.S. Marine Corps, and his wife, Susie Loving, and our Grand Marshal, Pat Mulvihill, the U.S. Army National Guard paratrooper, Green Beret, and military police units. Mr. Mulvihill has been a Jacksonville resident since 1981 with his wife, Maddie, and is a retired executive. In his early years as a financial exec and university faculty member, he enlisted in the U.S. Army Reserve as a citizen soldier, attending officer candidate school and commissioned as a second lieutenant. He attained the rank of and received an honorable discharge as an infantry captain. Please welcome representatives of the Mustang Club. There's the president of the Jacksonville City Council, Kevin Carrico. And here's JFRD, Percy Golden, our fire chief. Jacksonville Fire and Rescue Department. The Law Office of Ron Scholes is proud to sponsor the 2025 Jacksonville Veterans Day Parade. Their staff members, as well as their loved ones, being veterans and active service members, take tremendous pride in the Veterans Day Parade. The Law Office of Ron Scholes, PA, hopes you and your family will join us as we celebrate and honor those who have served. Here's the City of Jacksonville, City Council members, and City of Jacksonville employees.
Teach me how to dance real slow. Well, I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw you dancing in the gym. You both kicked off your shoes, and I dig those rhythm and blues.
Here's the City of Jacksonville Military Affairs and Veterans Department, representing in the 2025 City of Jacksonville Veterans Day Parade. VyStar Credit Union is a proud sponsor of the City of Jacksonville Veterans Day Parade. Founded at NAS Jacks more than 70 years ago, VyStar remains true to its roots by continuing to serve military members and their families around the world. VyStar's purpose is to do good for its more than 985,000 members and the places the credit union calls home. VyStar Credit Union, do good, bank better. The American Red Cross was born on the battlefield to service to the sick and wounded service members. Today, the Red Cross helps members of the military, veterans, and their families prepare for, cope with, and respond to challenges of military service. One of the premier programs of the American Red Cross is service to the armed forces. Every day, the Red Cross provides 24/7 global emergency communication services and support. Here's the American Merchant Marine Veterans. The American Merchant Marine, since its beginning, has fought in every war since the Revolution to today, supporting our troops and government in peace and war. Having taken some of the highest fatalities in World War II, the men and women of the Merchant Marine always answer the call. Up next is the Florida Navy Nurse Corps Association. The NNCA is a service organization dedicated to preserving the rich history and traditions of the Navy Nurse Corps through networking, social activities, recording, sharing, and preserving oral history for all generations. And of course, advocating for the conservation of Nurse Corps memorabilia. Please welcome the Players' Championship. They're honored to pay tribute to and support our local veteran population. As we celebrate Veterans Day, we recognize the courage and dedication of those who have served. The Players is committed to supporting our military and veteran community year-round. Through various initiatives and partnerships, we show our gratitude for the immense contributions made by our veterans. Thank you for your service. Community-based, community-supported since 1979, Community Hospice and Palliative Care has focused on serving the local community with knowledgeable, compassionate hospice care. Their employees, volunteers, board members, and partners live and work in our community, helping support the mission of improving the quality of life for those at the end of life. Through the generous support of community partners who believe in the Community Hospice and Palliative Care mission, they built an inpatient center for caring. Here's the Special Forces Association, Northeast Florida Chapter 88. U.S. Army Green Berets, Special Forces Association, Northeast Chapter Florida 88, De Oppresso Liber, freedom for the oppressed. Here's George McIvory of the Montford Point Marines and the Montford Point Marines Chapter 29. Mr. McIvory was born November 15th, 1925, which means he'll celebrate his 100th birthday on Saturday. He was drafted into the U.S. Marine Corps as a senior in high school and went to Camp Montford Point Marine Corps Base for basic training in January of 1944. The National Montford Marine Association is a non-profit veterans association. American Legion Post 283 is a nonprofit organization of U.S. war veterans. Their mission is to enhance the well-being of American veterans, their families, our military, and community. And the West Side High School Air Force Junior ROTC from West Side High is honored to participate in this parade, recognizing past and present military veterans. The unit of 420 Air Force Junior ROTC cadets has a history of service to their school, the City of Jacksonville, and the United States. All the cadets are dedicated to the Air Force's core values: integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all they do. Go Air Force! Established in 1882, the Knights of Columbus were formed to provide for Catholic families in time of need. Guided by the principles of charity, unity, fraternity, and patriotism, the Knights of today continue to work to overcome the hardships that people face in their communities. The fourth degree of the order was established on the principles of patriotism, love, and devotion to our country. The Military Order of the Purple Heart is unique among veterans organizations in that membership is comprised entirely of combat veterans who were wounded on world's battlefields while serving our country in uniform. For this sacrifice, they were awarded the Purple Heart. Here's the Jacksonville Jaguars Foundation. Duval! Your hometown team is excited to participate in the 2025 Veterans Day Parade as part of the Jaguars Salute to Service campaign. The Wounded Warrior Project is one of the largest veteran service organizations in the United States, with office locations and partners around the country. As both a national and local veterans charity, serving veterans, caregivers, and families of veterans who incurred a physical or mental injury or illness on or after September 11, 2001.
Just outside the little gate. They're coming home from a whole nother world that we know nothing about.
The Franklin D. Roosevelt Squadron of the U.S. Naval Sea Cadet Corps. Established in 1959, the U.S. Naval Sea Cadets are supported by the Department of the Navy and the United States Coast Guard. The U.S. Naval Sea Cadet mission is, through organization and cooperation with the Department of the Navy, to encourage and aid American youth to develop, train in seagoing skills, and teach patriotism, courage, self-reliance, and kindred values. They're based at NAS Jacksonville, and they're one of the oldest commissioned Sea Cadet units in the nation. The Sons of the American Revolution, the Jacksonville chapter, is a local chapter of a national organization whose ancestors fought for the original 13 colonies for the independence of our great nation. This local chapter currently has 300 members. The 555th Parachute Infantry Association, referred to as the Triple Nickels, represents the first African American paratroopers. This historical unit was assigned to the western states of California and Oregon to fight wildfires started by enemy actions during World War II. The local Morris Biggs chapter provides community service to veterans, JROTC programs, and the homeless. The Florida Service Dogs Incorporated provides service animals and education to veterans with disabilities. Baptist Health is proud to honor and celebrate our nation's veterans. As the region's most preferred healthcare provider, Baptist Health stands strong in its mission to serve with compassion, dignity, and excellence, both inside the hospital and throughout the community. To every veteran, past and present, we thank you for your service. Here's the Englewood High School Army Junior ROTC.
Ja. Det er siger han.
Here's the Jacksonville Mustang Club. Chartered in 1991, the Jacksonville Mustang Club has grown to about 130 members. Several charter members are still actively participating in club activities. For nearly 35 years, the Jacksonville Mustang Club has been where enthusiasts meet to share their love for Ford Mustangs, both old and new. The Jacksonville Mustang Club will host a Mustang Club of America National Mustang Show in Jacksonville in March of 2026. And JMC salutes the veterans and says thank you to all who serve. The Vietnamese Association of Jacksonville and Vicinity was established in 1986 as a nonprofit community organization to bring together Vietnamese refugees who settled in Jacksonville and the surrounding counties following the invasion of South Vietnam by communist North Vietnam. The Vietnamese American community grew from a few hundred members to more than 16,000. The Vietnamese Association of Jacksonville and Vicinity has participated in community activities since its inception, including the World of Nations celebration, the Veterans Day Parade, and humanitarian relief efforts in conjunction with other Vietnamese American community organizations throughout Florida and the nation. In appreciation for the sacrifices in preserving freedom and democracy, the Vietnamese Americans in Jacksonville and surrounding counties salute our veterans of the United States Armed Forces. The Republican Party, the Duval GOP, salutes all our veterans, past and present. Here's the Sisters of Dignity, number 779. At Bank of America, they value all our differences in background, experience, and viewpoints. They're committed to investing in military communities by being a great place to work for employees while supporting the needs of clients and communities. Bank of America is proud to support the City of Jacksonville's Veterans Day Parade. Okay. Scouting America is chartered by Congress to serve our nation's youth, instilling the values of the Scout Oath and law. Scouting America aims to prepare young people for lives of impact and purpose. We welcome at every level of our movement youth and families who wish to live such a life of impact and purpose, guided by the Scout Oath and Scout law. Cub Scout Pack 321 is a diverse, inclusive youth leadership development group based in Mandarin. Their scouts are students in grades kindergarten through 5th who are trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent. Thanks to the sacrifice of so many veterans, they can enjoy outdoor adventures, camping, and other fun activities together. We salute our veterans throughout Jacksonville and across the country.
Happy Veterans Day!
Women Veterans Ignited focuses on ensuring women who served on active duty in the National Guard or in the Reserve and their children transition into the civilian community with the tools they need to become self-sufficient. They operate a resource center to provide support and career service to women veterans, plan and participate in community events to encourage women veterans to get involved and reintegrate into the community and they advocate for and promote community awareness of their challenges and accomplishments at the local, state, and national levels. The National Association of Black Military Women Orlando chapter with Jacksonville, women who currently serve and have served in the U.S. military in all branches. The Gator Clowns of Jacksonville Incorporated volunteer approximately 1,000 to 1,500 community hours a year. They also have several clowns in our alley organization that volunteer for Wolfson's and Nemours Children's Hospitals, visit local nursing homes, and visit those who have served and are retired from the nation's armed services. The Gator Clowns is a not-for-profit organization that relies on volunteers to help promote the art of clowning. It's also a working alley that lifts the spirits of the North Florida and South Georgia area, reaching out to the community's charity organizations. The stated mission of the Girl Scouts is to build girls of courage, confidence, and character who make the world a better place through activities involving camping, community service, and practical skills such as first aid. The Paxton Army Junior ROTC Golden Eagle Battalion. From the Paxton School for Advanced Studies, it was established in 1993 and has held the designation of Honor Unit with Distinction consecutively for the past 32 years. Here's the First Coast YMCA Military Outreach and Sierra Club. The YMCA has a deep connection with military families, active duty guard, reserve, and veterans. As a military outreach program led by veterans, they honor the service and sacrifice of those who wore the uniform. First Coast YMCA participation in the Veterans Day Parade aligns with their mission: strengthen community and celebrate those who serve. Northeast Florida Heroes on the Water was founded in 2007, and the Northeast Florida chapter was established in 2012, with programs catered to veterans and first responders of all ages, background, and physical abilities.
The gentleman honka.
Up next is 91-year-old Dr. Henry Moreland, a Korean War veteran representing Wreaths Across America and the Jacksonville National Cemetery. Here's Pack 488 from St. John's, representing Scouting America. The Jacks Corvette Club has participated in the Veterans Day Parade for over 25 years, and they happily provide the VIP cars. Throughout the years, they've held and participated in many charity events to raise money for local charities, including the annual car show in December at the USS Orleck, Community Hospice, and the Ronald McDonald House. They have over 150 families in their group, many retired military veterans, and they enjoy driving their cars and socializing with other enthusiasts, planning and participating in charity events, and supporting our city, participating in today's parade. Ridgeview High School, NJROTC, from Orange Park, Florida in Clay County. They're one of the nation's NJROTC units given the Distinguished Unit with academic honors. The Ridgeview NJROTC teams were top performers in drill, orienteering, and drone competitions in Area 10.
I saw her body for really good.
The Mayo Clinic proudly supports the City of Jacksonville's Veterans Day Parade, honoring the bravery and sacrifice of military veterans and their families, recognizing their vital contributions to our nation. As an employer of many veterans, the Mayo Clinic celebrates their service and commitment, reaffirming the dedication to fostering a supportive community for all who have served. The Marine Corps League Jacksonville Detachment was established in 1969, a veterans group that supports local veterans and their families that need assistance. The Marine Corps League is always looking for a few more Marines to join their detachment. Here's the Bishop Kenny High School NJROTC and their band. The Bishop Kenny Navy Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps was established at Bishop Kenny in 1973. The Veterans of Foreign Wars Post 4761 is located right here in downtown Jacksonville.
73 is out. We're done.
The North Florida Twirling Academy proudly honors our nation's veterans through the art of performance. Their team recognizes the freedoms we enjoy, including the freedom to perform, compete, and express ourselves, have been protected by the sacrifice of our veterans. Block Excellence Empowerment Inc. proudly honors and uplifts veterans as part of their mission of advocacy, community building, and education, recognizing the courage, sacrifice, and resilience of those who have served our nation. The UF Health Jacksonville Haley Brain Wellness Program is a multidisciplinary treatment program for veterans and first responders experiencing persistent health issues associated with mild to moderate traumatic brain injuries. They treat the invisible wounds of war and life. Mandarin Museum's mission is to share the stories of Mandarin's history, culture, and natural resources by providing engaging programs that educate, entertain, and inspire. Located in the City of Jacksonville's Walter Jones Historical Park. The St. Mary's Pirates Club is a 501c3 that serves its community by sponsoring blood drives, road cleanup, and feeding families during the holidays. The North Florida Central Labor Council supports working people at the state and local level. They mobilize their members and community partners to advocate for social and economic justice, and they strive daily to vanquish oppression to make our communities better for all people. Kathy Griggs supports all military families in preventative foot health. Half of her clients are military, and her husband is retired from the Navy, where he served for 21 years. Kathy Griggs loves supporting all veterans. The Friends of Jacksonville Veterans Treatment Court is a program for veterans who have been doing this parade for over 8 years. The Duval County Veterans Treatment Court program is a court-supervised, comprehensive treatment program designed to identify individuals with qualifying criminal charges who are active duty or discharged, have a documented mental health diagnosis, and an existing connection between the offense or diagnosis in the military service. The program is modeled after existing local drug and mental health court programs and uses multiple interventions, including a collaborative approach to treatment and rehabilitation. Riverside High School, NJROTC, was established in April of 1994 and is still going strong. Service to the community is important to them, and they pride themselves on serving all over our city. Training the youth of America for the leadership challenges of tomorrow is an important part of NJROTC.
Your left, your left. Left, right, your left. We got it. Left, right, left. Left, right, left. Left, left, right, 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 left, right, left.
Please join us in welcoming the AARP to today's Veterans Day Parade. The AARP is proud to serve more than 6 million United States veterans, active duty service members, and military families. Through their Veterans and Military Families Initiative, the AARP provides free, easy to access resources to help our heroes thrive. From navigating earned benefits and fighting fraud with Operation Protect Veterans to supporting caregivers and connecting veterans with meaningful employment. Visit aarp.org/veterans to learn more. One time for the Pine Forest cheerleaders. These talented cheerleaders spend all season on the sidelines, screaming orange and green. They're bringing that same energy to our parade today. The park offers flag and tackle football, cheer softball, and basketball. Let's hear it for the Pine Forest Rattlers. April Etheridge is proud to serve as a candidate for City Council at Large Group 4 and honored to participate in the Jacksonville Veterans Day Parade. As an Army veteran, April understands the sacrifices made by service members and is committed to ensuring their voices are heard in our community. The Black Creek Youth Marines is a youth group that's heavily involved with veterans throughout the year. The unit commander is retired in the United States Navy. Baldwin Middle Senior High School Army JROTC, the Tribe Battalion. These outstanding candidates are future leaders dedicated to service, discipline, and school pride. Today, the brave battalion marches with pride, representing both Baldwin and our nature's future. Coming your way is the Andrew Jackson High School Flying Tigers Air Force Junior ROTC. The Corps commander is Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Azon Young. He's accompanied by their Mr. and Miss Air Force Junior ROTC, Cadets Bryce Hankins and Aviana Prim. The Cadet Corps consists of 120 cadets. The Flying Tigers drill team had the honor of being the only team from Florida to perform in the 2021 Presidential Inaugural Parade. Good luck, Tigers, and keep flying high.
forward, halt, left, 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 right, right, left. Forward, halt, 1, 2, 3, 4, halt.
Citibank Jacksonville employees would like to honor and thank all of our brave men and women who are serving or who have served in the armed forces. Your service makes it possible for us to enjoy days like today. And City Jacksonville is grateful for the opportunity to spend time honoring you on Veterans Day.
Thank you to all the veterans. Come on. Appreciate them.
Here's the Vetmasters of Florida Corvette Club. Vetmasters of Florida was founded in October of 2006. They have 25 club members, and the goal is to be of service to the community. They donate to St. Jude's Children's Hospital annually and have given scholarships to high school graduating seniors. Their annual car show is sponsored by Beaver Chevrolet the first weekend in June. The Jacksonville Elks Lodge 221, founded in 1891, is the oldest lodge in Florida, located off Beach Boulevard near University. Serving the Orange Park and West Side areas, Orange Park Lodge 2605 was founded in 1979, and their lodge is located on Collins Road at Blanding Boulevard. Their motto, so long as there are veterans, the Benevolent and Protective Order of Elks will never forget them. American Legion was chartered in 1919 by a group of Army veterans after World War II to promote a sense of camaraderie for all military veterans. And Post 88 was chartered in 1949 and supports the community with veterans assistance and their families during the holidays, and Post Home Open House for the community to come and see what the Legion is all about. The Disabled Veterans of America, the DAV, has been assisting veterans for over 100 years, dedicated to a single purpose, empowering veterans to lead high-quality lives with respect and dignity. Visit your local chapter of Disabled American Veterans and get the help you've earned. Doc Tony, injured in an accident? Call the doctor you could trust. 1-800-DOC-TONY. And remember, Jacksonville, it's more than a catchy number. As you can see for yourself, he's real. Here's the First Coast High School Navy Junior ROTC. Samuel Wolfson School of Advanced Studies Army Junior ROTC is up next, known as the Wolfpack Battalion. The Army Junior ROTC program consists of America's future leaders and mentors and civilian role models who pride themselves in setting an example for their fellow students and the community to emulate. Wolfson High School is under the leadership of Principal Christopher Begley. And the Army instructors are Lieutenant Colonel Tim Washington and First Sergeant Ronald Davis. The Brothers of Mu Beta Phi are leaders in the local and veteran communities. They strive to develop communities through education, advocacy, mentorship, motivation, and most importantly, the development of youth and the defense of our veterans. Their primary objectives are strengthening the local and veteran communities, restoring faith in the veteran communities, and broadening the knowledge of the veterans they serve. American Legion Post 197 here in Jacksonville was chartered on April 10, 1947, under the jurisdiction of the former 11th District of the American Legion, Department of Florida. The current commander is Toshiko Moultrie, a retired 35-year Army veteran. American Legion Post 197 has been in partnership with the Mayo Clinic to provide health studies, resources, and access to technology in the underserved areas of Jacksonville. The Jayville Riders have been participating in the Veterans Day Parade for over 20 years. Several of their members are military and veterans. The Fleet Reserve Association is first and foremost a community of the sea services, the U.S. Navy, the Marine Corps, and the Coast Guard. The organization is celebrating their 101st birthday this year, and all members have served past or present for a short time or for the long haul. FRA's guiding principles are loyalty, protection, and service to our shipmates. Five-Star Veterans Center provides a safe place for veterans to lay their head. Those that served our country and fought for our freedom. They are here to make a difference. The Five-Star Veterans Center. Jacksonville Area Mopars is a car club founded in 2008 for enthusiasts of Dodge, Chrysler, Plymouth, Jeep, and Ram vehicles. Their members proudly represent Jacksonville at car shows across the country, often bringing home trophies while sharing their passion for Mopar. Community service is the heart of what they do. Over the years, they've hosted car shows, poker runs, and rallies to raise money for veteran-focused organizations such as Homes for Our Troops, K9 for Warriors, and Survive First. Each December, their members also volunteer at Jacksonville National Cemetery for wreaths across America, helping to honor those who have served by placing wreaths at veterans' graves. Please welcome Florida State Representative Kyan Michael, a passionate advocate for faith, family, and freedom, bringing a deeply rooted sense of purpose to her role in the Florida House. As a state representative, Jacksonville native, and retired Navy wife, Kyan channels personal experience into powerful public service, especially in areas of public safety, border security, and veterans affairs. Good to see you, Rep. Michael. Kappa Lambda Chi Military Fraternity was founded in Clinton, North Carolina, July 4th, 2013, by 3 U.S. Armed Forces veterans. Their vision was to create a military fraternity that taught and mentored their members for the betterment of their local communities through outreach programs, military programs, and mentorship programs. The Southside Businessmen's Club was started in 1932 by a few civic-minded men who wanted to improve the working environment on the south side of Jacksonville. Since then, it's grown into a premier Jacksonville business organization and civic club that, aside from being a volunteering club, also includes Jacksonville business networking and many social events. Gamma Omicron Sigma chapter of Sigma Gamma Rho sorority. Their motto is greater service, greater progress, and the term Poodles and Boots is used to honor its military members who are serving or have served in the military. JEA is proud to serve our community as your utility, delivering electric, water, and sewer services we all depend on. Today, they want to take a moment to honor the courageous men and women who have served in our nation's military, including the nearly 1 in 5 JEA employees who are veterans. To all who have served, thank you for your dedication, sacrifice, and service. And as you can see, here is the JTA, Jacksonville Transportation Authority. The employees of CSX Locomotive Shop in Waycross, Georgia, wanted the mighty Chessie mini train to be perfect, and the verdict is in. It is. The replica locomotive intermodal car and caboose recently made its debut in Jacksonville. The rubber tire train is pulled by a scale model locomotive. CSX employees and neighbors will have the opportunity to experience riding the mini train. And let's wrap it up with the equestrian unit from the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. We thank all of you for your participation in the 2025 City of Jacksonville Veterans Day Parade, presented by the law offices of Ron Scholes, PA. Have a wonderful day, and thank you to all of our veterans.
Jacksonville has had a veteran service officer since the end of World War II, when we saw so many tens of thousands of veterans coming home.
The services that we provide to the veterans free of charge, so that helps the community as a whole. And there are thousands and thousands of veterans in Duval County.
So obviously we've got the best veteran service officers in the state of Florida right here that help people connect to their earned benefits.